Hello out there, people. Today we're out here doing a hike today. Today I've got Wetzel and his son Gabriel. Say hi.
Hi.
We're out here doing a camping trip for overnight. Just going along the Appalachian Trail. We're just gonna go down to the next shelter from here, which is only like maybe 5-ish miles. So it's not a very long hike today, but do some camping. Have a good time. See you in a little bit. A lot of blueberries out here right now. Feeling pretty good. Pretty tasty. See, how many? They're everywhere. Some of them are nice and ripe. They're kind of small, but most of them are nice and ripe. See, tasty. Look at this guy right here. Just all curled up, just chilling. Oh, here we are, we made it back to the camp. I already got my hammock set up. Dan's got his tent set up. Gabe's here trying to help start getting the fire going. We got some kindling going here and some wood over there. We're trying to get this going so we can start cooking, because we both decided to bring some steaks today, cook on the fire again. So we have some good eats soon. Let's get at it. Just started raining out here. It wasn't supposed to rain until tomorrow, but it decided to come down now apparently. So
Yeah, just got the fire going.
and all of a sudden it started pouring down rainwater. And you can hear it bouncing off my tarp. And I'm underneath here, with the tarp from my hammock here. They're inside the tent there, just trying to not get rained on for this moment. Hey. Rain is kind of peaceful, but just not able to get out there and cook over the fire like we're supposed to yet. Might have to do something else. Cook it underneath on a regular stove, not a fire. Underneath the tarp or something. Hopefully it'll slow down a little maybe or something. So it's still raining pretty hard. Hoping it'll die down because we need to be able to get out there and cook. And we got a bunch of firewood ready and everything so we can get that fire going. And it's kind of smoldering out right now in the rain. One thing I just learned though now too is with the hammock setup, the way I have it set up here with the tarp hanging only down that far on this side and all the way down on this side. Sitting in the tarp, in the hammock, my knees stick out past the tarp, and so my knees were getting wet, but I'm not ready to lay down or nothing like that yet, so I came and sat down on the ground underneath the tarp where it's dry. I hope you just heard that thunder. Hopefully you did. Oh, damn. This is still not bad though. It's nice and cool now. It was a little warm earlier, so it's nice and cool, relaxing. This is good. I don't mind being underneath the tarp like this. This is good. I'm just wondering if you can actually hear me or not. Hopefully. When I go to play this back, if you can't hear me, then I guess I'm not making a video. Okay, man. Now, in an effort to stay busy while underneath the tarp here, I'm going to show you all how to process wood. Like, I already cut these down before, and then you want to take your knife. This is the reason why I bring a big knife. Like, a lot of backpackers don't like bringing big knives, but like I said, I like having fires. I like being able to cook over the fire sometimes. You know, so you bring a big knife like this, and get it down to the thing, and then you just hammer it down. You see, split right down the middle. And you got the log split, ready to go. Now, do that to a couple of these logs out here. So we can, if the rain stops, which sounds like it's slowing down, hopefully it'll actually stop, then we can back to cooking. I hear voices out there. People actually out there walking around, it sounds like. I know I saw a dog a minute ago. Some random dog just came to our campsite a little bit ago. A big white dog. I don't know. Alright, let me get back to this. Here we go, we're at the fire, we got our steak. Dan's got his going, look at this. It's all good. You put a little beer in it, cooks it up good. Mine is over here, going. It's gonna be good. Like I said, it stopped raining, obviously. So everything's better now. And we are just able to get out here and do some cooking. You had to get the fire going again because the fire did go out a little bit during the rain. It wasn't that hard to get it back going again because there was still kind of coals underneath everything over here.
And we're pyromaniacs.
Yeah.
We like to burn stuff.
A little bit. We've been doing this, campfires and stuff for a long time. And I still remember the first time we went, one of the times we went camping back all the way back in high school, we got a fire going, and we had to use a lot of lighter fluid to get it going, but we got the fire going. And then, like, after we get it going, we're standing looking at it, and these two girls come up from another campsite, come over to us and like, oh, could you help us get our fire going? We can't get it going. And we were like, oh, we just used a bunch of lighter fluid, we know what we're doing. And they went back to their site.
Yeah, we weren't too bright.
Let me get back to cooking. Well, it's dark out, and we're getting ready to go to bed. We're hanging up our stuff in the bear pole, some of everything that we're climbing in. So, good night. See y'all in the morning. Good morning. Coffee brewing. How'd you guys sleep?
Hardly. Yeah, wasn't that great of a night's sleep for me. People being too noisy out in the woods, and then not used to my new sleep pad yet.
And then having to go into
Well, if you're gonna talk louder to the camera can hear you.
Apparently the outhouse is destroyed. Someone went in there last night apparently and ruined it. I have not gone to the outhouse yet, so I don't know. Oh man, coffee's brewing. Slept good in the hammock last night, except we have apparently this thing here tore on top apparently at some point. I don't know how well y'all can see this, but this on top here tore. So when I went to zip myself in last night, I pulled up the zipper and it went straight over the top, and I was just zipped in. Lovely. Gotta try and see about getting that fixed, or just since I bought it at REI, maybe they will take it back and give me a not broken one. But time for breakfast, so get to that.
An actual measurement.
Okay, so now I've used this hammock a couple times now, and trying to, decide if I like it better than being in a tent or not. And I'm still not entirely sure, because it's comfortable and it's nice to be off the ground or whatever, but it is a lot more complicated to set up than a tent. And so it's just a little bit, between the fact that it's a little more complicated to set up, so it takes longer to get yourself camp ready, and the fact that we're going from the 6 Moons Design lunar solo that I have, that thing weighs like 1.5 pounds, to now carrying a whole entire setup for the hammock means I have to have the straps and the rope and the tarp and the bug net and the hammock and the underquilt. It just becomes a little bit like, is it worth all this extra weight? Because like with all this stuff, I cannot use the Zerk.
What?
The Zerk backpack that I have to go back to one of my older ones in order to fit everything into it. I keep saying the tarp itself is pretty big too. If I switch to a smaller size tarp, maybe it would be a little bit easier, but at the same time, this tarp is good because it has I have all the little loops on it, so I can put it at whatever side I want it to. Because we figured out last today, these prusik knots, they're called. Put it on top, on here, so I can attach carabiners and attach this with the carabiner. So I could switch it to a different loop if I wanted to, so I can put it, instead of being only this short here, I can make it longer, put it up on this from here, and then it'll be going down even on both sides. That'd be good for like if it's raining and I'm just going to be underneath there and be, safe in the rain while I'm in the hammock overnight or something. But this ended up working out good last night from the way it was, because it only rained for a minute before it was time to sleep, and we were able to store all the firewood and stuff underneath here there before it got wet. So, still have to decide what I want to do with this, see if the hammock is really worth it or not. My next hike is in September. I'm doing the Loyal Sock Trail here, and I'm thinking of doing another hike after that, because I have enough time off to do a second hike that's about that long, 4 days or something. So Loyal Sock is about 4 days. I think I'm gonna do that one first, and after that I might go do one of the other ones. Haven't decided yet. It's only a couple weeks away, and I'm still not completely planned yet, because normally I would just be going to the Appalachian Trail somewhere, but this year it's a little different because everything's all weird this year. So I'm not going to be going anywhere far. Like I was considering going back down to Georgia like I did the one year and continue from where I ended and get into Tennessee at least. And originally the plan was with Danny, we were going to go down to Tennessee and do the Smoky Mountains. Things keep changing up with just the way the world's going right now. It's a little crazy. So we'll see. As of right now, Laurel Sock is what it's going to be. So in September, and that should be fun. And let me get back to time. We gotta start tearing down camp. Talk to you in a bit. All right, here we are. We're all ready to go start hiking back. Camp's broke down.
Morning.
I want to take a bath.
All right, heading back up. I really like all these little baby pine trees growing all over here. There's a whole bunch of them all in this area. This area was the prescribed burn area before. So everything is growing up now, and look at all these little baby pines growing out underneath the dead, burnt up trees. It's really neat. Oh, our weekend's over. We did some hiking. Had a good night. It was real fun. Did you guys enjoy it?
Well, I did.
Gabe?
I don't know about him.
Not sleeping.
Yeah, Gabe doesn't like sleeping in the woods. He said he doesn't like being out overnight in the woods. Oh, you know. But it was a good time. We had a good night.
Dinner was good.
And dinner was very good. Baked potatoes and steak on the fire. They seen me do it in that last video and they wanted to try too. So, steak potatoes on the fire. Alright, well, thanks for watching, guys. Please remember to like and subscribe. Oh, did you like my haircut, by the way? Danny gave me this haircut the other day. She came over to the house and gave me the haircut the other day. Different than what I normally do. So thanks, Danny, for that. Alright, well, again, like and subscribe, guys. Keep on hiking. Have a good one.